Jeffrey has some very special vows that he's written himself for Erin.
One winter day, after we had been seeing each other for a few weeks, I was with Matt, and we were helping some friends move stuff into storage. And we were outside moving boxes and everything, and I got a text message from you, and you said to me that you had something important that you'd been meaning to tell me, but you were scared how I was going to react. So I was instantly terrified that it was going to be something terrible, of course, like well, me and Matt were going back and forth, like, oh my God, what could it be? Does she have a baby that you don't know about? Or like, but then what you wanted to tell me was that the way that I made you feel, you had never felt that before, and it made you nervous. And I almost dropped on my knees right there because I felt the same way, and there was no other words that I would rather have heard you say. And in that moment, I knew that everything in my life was going to be perfect. And my only fear since then has been that I wouldn't be able to prove myself to be enough for you. And I don't know if I'll ever be able to, but I'll never stop trying. I'll be your warmth and your shelter, your safety and your home, your happiness and your laughter, and your crutch when you can't stand alone. But most of all, I'll love you with all of me, forever. When we first met wedding tables together, I never thought I would be standing here with you right now here today, but right now there's no place in the world I'd love you.
I don't have mine like memorized in my phone. Yeah, you remember the first night that we met. Something happened that night when we sat across. For the first time in my life, when you looked into my eyes, I knew that you. For the first time in my life, when I spoke, I knew that you could hear me. For the first time in my life, when you touched me, I knew that you could feel me. For the first time in my life, I knew that this day would come. I'm so glad that I found you in the love of my life. You've given this lost soul a purpose. You give me hope and comfort and love. And in return, I give myself to you completely. I give you my heart and my soul, my mind and my body.
Go, Erin.
I give you my hopes and my dreams, my faith and my promise. As your wife, I'll spend those tomorrows being the friend and lover that you need. As the days pass and the seasons change, I vow that every day will be respected and honored and important. As the months turn to years, I promise to be by your side no matter what. As our lives change and we have a family, I'll raise our children and teach them the same love and respect. As our children grow and have families of their own, I will look at you every day and still know that I'm the love of them. As we grow old together, I promise I'll still kiss you with the same passion as today. I'll always remember our first week together and never let
that become the symbol of endless love and serve to remind, they will remind you, Jeffrey and Erin, be faithful, loving, and kind to each other.
Give me this ring. Symbol of our vows. And with all that I am and all that I have, I honor you with this ring. I do wed.
I give you this ring as a symbol of our vows, and with all that I am, and all that I have, I honor you. With this ring, I do wed.
Now may the road rise to meet you, and may the wind always be at your back, and may the sun shine warm upon your face as it falls with rain upon the fields. And may the light of friendship guide your paths together. May the laughter of children grace the halls of your home. And may the joy of living for one another chirp a smile on your lips, the way it is today, a twinkle in your eye, the way it is today. And when eternity beckons at the end of life, heaped high with so much love, may the good Lord embrace you with the arms that have nurtured you the whole length of your joy-filled days. May the gracious God hold you both in the palm of his hand, and may the spirit of love find a dwelling place always within your hearts. Now to you, Jeffrey and Erin, now that you've affirmed the acceptance of the responsibilities of this union and have committed yourself to each other in matrimony, it is my pleasure and honor to pronounce you husband and wife.
Video, Linda?
Yeah,
good.
Okay.
She couldn't get her face. That's all right. I know what she
Ladies
looks
and
like.
gentlemen, it is such an honor for me to be here today. This is the most lovely couple.